12 centimeters. You'll need some water in a glass. You can use a cup as well, whatever you have available. You'll need some ice. And last but not least, you'll need some salt. So, for our first step, you're going to fill your glass with water. So we've already done that. And then you're going to put your ice cubes in the water. I'm going to try 2 ice cubes. See what ones stick. Once your ice cubes are in the water, you're going to lay your string across the top of your jar. And then you're going to pour your salt on top. You want lots of salt all over the ice and the string. The string won't stick. You'll want to wait a minute or 2. And then see if you can lift it.
Let's take a closer look. So salt actually lowers the melting point of the ice. So just like how we salt or sand sidewalks in the winter to melt that ice, this is sort of the same effect. So our salt ions are actually separating, which is creating a layer of water on top of our ice cube. And it's lowering that freezing point of the ice. So in fact, it's almost melting it. Oh, so close. Just like all our other science experiments, there's lots of variables here. We're using sort of a yarn. If you have a different sort of like thread that you would use for sewing, that might work differently than our yarn. There's always lots of factors when we're doing our science experiments. Also room temperature, the temperature of your water. Ours came straight from the tap, and maybe if you put it in the fridge first for a little bit, there might be a difference too. There's always different things to consider whenever we're doing our experiments. So Haley's gonna let her sit just for a couple more minutes. You know, our yarn might be too porous. I'm almost wondering if it's also soaking up the salt a little bit. There we go. How many different ice cubes can you get on one piece of string? We're going to place that challenge to you guys, lab rats. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.